I have generated 3 leads in last 2 days after starting on Reddit. Here is how. Before I tell you about how they generated 3 leads in just 2 days for my email copywriting services, I want to tell you like I have to give you a reason why I was inactive for all this time. So the reason that is why I was inactive for all this time was simply laziness. Like, I had this thing in my mind that I will start making videos because that is what I told you guys in my last video, that I will be active again. But the reason why I stopped is because, as you know, like the thought of making videos that will be, scripted made me wanna not make videos. Because see, if you see me in real life, I'm like super lazy, right? And because of that, like the thought of creating a script and then editing it and then sitting in front of the camera and like being the fake version of myself, like, because if you talk to me in real life, you will see like the mistakes that I make, which you have also seen in my videos. I am more favored in making those type of videos over this type of super scripted and edited videos. So that thought of like creating videos that will be highly edited and scripted is like giving me all the procrastinations, which is why I was not producing any videos for all this time. But I have to do, because if I have to stay in the business, and if I have to expand my business from only done for you, then I have to make videos, which is why I am here back with another video after a long time. As you can see, as you can see by my face, like I am not looking too much presentable in front of camera, because you can see my beard and you can see my hair, the condition of my hair. But at least like bear with me for this video, with this look. I'm gonna be working on that. Like I'm gonna be shaving my beard and then cut my hair, look normal again, right? So from the next video most probably. But yeah, like that is all like about like what I wasn't posting and my current situation right now. And yeah, now let's talk about the video, like the what I was talking about, like how did I generate 3 leads for my email marketing services from Reddit. So if you know about Reddit, right, it's a social media platform where you stay anonymous and then you can be engaged in any kind of conversations, right? It's kind of like Twitter, but it just you stay anonymous, right? So the reason I started on Reddit is not because like all this time I had this thing in my mind that Reddit is a platform where usually for news or like, yeah, most probably I thought like Reddit is a platform where like people hang out for finding a community for news and all these things. But I never thought you can use Reddit for lead generation. But then like 3 days ago, most probably, I saw a post on X about how someone got 1,000 users for their SaaS in just 4 days using Reddit. So that is what made me realize, okay, Reddit can be useful. So let's just give it a go. Let me see like how it works. So he had this like roadmap created, which I exactly followed. That is how basically I landed like 3 leads in just 2 days from Reddit. So if you have to get similar kind of results, this is how you can do it. So number 1 is engage in the comments, right? If you're a new account, Reddit will not allow to post content, or if every time you join a subreddit, they will not allow you to post content because your account is kind of new. So what I will suggest you guys to start open an account on Reddit and start engaging as much as possible. Now by engaging, I don't mean to just do random engaging, and I mean you should have a reason, you should have a particular motive behind engaging with each post. So each comment you do on someone's post should be meaningful, right? It should help them somewhere. So do this kind of meaningful engagements, and then after like 3 or 4 days or maybe a week, start joining the subreddits. Like you will get all the people, all the subreddits on your For You page. But like if you like enjoy any comment, enjoy any post from a particular subreddit, you can join those. But what I suggest is, when you're joining subreddits, make sure you are joining those type of subreddits where your ICPs can be hanging around. For example, in my case, I am an email marketer for info products and coaches. So I searched on ChatGPT. Using ChatGPT, I searched like, where do you think on Reddit my ICPs will hang around on Reddit, right? And it gave me some suggestions, right? And I just followed them. Like for example, if there is a subreddit for, let's say, entrepreneurship, or if there's a subreddit for digital marketing, I think that is where, or if there's a subreddit for info products or coaches, right? Then I believe those are the subreddits where coaches or info product creators will be, hanging around. So that is exactly what I did. I joined there because my account was kind of old. My account was most probably a year old, right? So I could like post there. So what I did is like I started engaging, and then I joined those subreddits, and then in just 2 days I started posting. I got 3 leads after starting on Reddit in 2 days. So that is what I did. Like I created content and joined those subreddits and started creating content, which brings me to the third point, is start creating content. So after you start engaging and you join relevant subreddits, you start producing content inside the subreddits. Now when you are producing content, make sure you're not solely promoting, because people on Reddit, they are too much picky about what type of content to read. If they sense like you are only posting for the sake of selling yourself, they will not read your posts. Or I mean, in most of the time, the subreddits moderators, they will not allow you to post that type of post, because those type of posts are too much promotional, and they do not allow those type of posts on Reddit, on their subreddit. So what you can do soft calling outs. For example, you can do a post which, okay, let me give an example. Instead of like telling you what to do, let me give an example. So I recently did a post about how I made 5K for a client of mine using emails. I just wrote a post on it, no cities, nothing. From that sole post, I got 2 leads from Reddit, right? So this type of post you should be doing as an example if you want to get leads using Reddit. So no CTS, no direct promotion. You just sharing how you did something. For example, in my case, I shared how I generated 5K for a clients using emails. That is it. That is what I all did, and that got me 2 leads. So just do these 3 things and do it for some time. If your account is new, then it will take a bit more time to get results. But if your account is kind of old like mine, then you can expect result in 2 to 3 days. So yeah, basically do all these 3 things and you will see results from your Reddit. And there's also one bonus that I wrote down for you guys, which I found on Reddit, is like there are like subreddits where people usually post about job openings, like for example hiring XYZ, hiring a social media manager, hiring an email marketer. So there are subreddits where people usually post those type of job openings. You can also join this type of subreddits. If you want me to write them down on a like what are the job boards that I find useful, that I am a part of, if you want to know about those, feel free to comment. Or what you can do, I have my newsletter in the link below, right, in the description. You can join from there, and most probably next week I'll be posting detailed thread or detailed email about it, like what type of subreddits you should be joining, what type of subreddits where job openings should get posted on a regular basis, how to post, like the post templates and all those things. So I'll be sharing all of that in my email next week. So if you are like eager to know more about it, feel free to join my newsletter. And also, like if you're interested in tips like this, like I usually like test out this type of things on myself and then share it on my email. So if you're also interested in knowing getting tips like this on a daily basis or on a weekly basis, feel free to join my email list again from the link below in the description, or maybe in the pinned comment. And yeah, I mean, that is it for this video. If you want to like get leads like this, go and do what I said on Reddit. And if you need more tips, feel free to DM me on X or LinkedIn. I have that linked in my profile on YouTube. So yeah, that is it for this video. If you like this one, feel free to subscribe, like and comment, because I was a bit inactive here, so I need your comments and likes for now. And if you found it helpful, definitely feel free to share, and I guess I'll see you in the next one. Peace.